guys, welcome to my channel MK Gaming. This is your friend MK here. So new update is here. We are going to do a build a Scarlet Spider in this video and do a one shot of the Proxima Midnight with Scarlet Spider. So first please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon. So now let's go. We are going to start the video. First we are going to use my tier 2 selector on the Scarlet Spider. Now this is the Scarlet Spider, so now he's tier 2. First I'm gonna collect the crystals. So now let's go. We are going to build him. Now first we are going to do the changes in his gear. This is the status of Scarlet Spider: 35% of the critical rate with 145% of critical damage and 32% of the ignore defense. We are going to build him with max critical damage and max ignore defense with a 50% of the critical rate. So now let's go. We are going to start in the fourth gear. We are going to change the critical rate with ignore defense. Just wait for a time. So now the ignore defense is came, so now it is increased to 38%. Now we are going to change the equip the custom gear of the critical damage with a proc to get the critical damage max. So I will gonna upgrade my 5th star custom gear to 6th. I got a proc of 180% of the one attack and critical damage of the 29.5%. I'll gonna equip that card, equip that gear. So I'll gonna make my next video or upcoming video is on a custom gear, but I am collecting the custom gear, so it may take a time, because with some more custom gear I can able to explain you all about the custom gear setup. So this is my new status: the 185% of the critical damage and 45% of the so I used the ISO 8 of the spy tactics. I want to change it with overdrive, but I cannot able to get the overdrive. I used my so many of the golds, but I can't able to get this, so I preferred to, so I used the spy tactics. Now this is my whole build. Now I'll gonna equip the Urus. So now let's go to the skill changes. We are going to check the skill. Passive skills, we will get 40% of the increased damage to supervillain type of characters. Leadership, we have dodge and immunity to paralyze and a stun effect. So now let's go. We are going to upgrade his skills. We are going to use a 3rd, 4th and 5th skill. So we are going to upgrade that 3 skills. The 3rd skill will give us accumulated damage as per dodge and defense. 4th skill will give us a defense down, and the 5th skill will give us a increased critical rate with all attack. So now let's go. We are going to increase the 3rd, 4th and 5th skill. Just wait for a time. Now we are going to increase. 3rd skill will give us more and more damage. 4th skill will give us ignore defense down, decreased all defense, and the 5th skill will give us an increase of the all attack and the critical rate up to the 25%. So upgrade the skill. Now wait for a time. So now we have upgraded to the 3rd, 4th and 5th skill. So this is the status of Scarlet Spider. So now let's go. We are going to do a one shot kill of the Proxima Midnight. So first we are going to discuss about the team setup. So first Scarlet Spider in our team, and the Phil Coulson for the increased damage to the supervillain type of character, and we can use anti-man here also, but we are going to use here Phil Coulson and the Valkyrie. Phil Coulson and Valkyrie as a leader. Valkyrie will give us an increase in dodge rate of the 11%, so it will give us more damage when we are going to use the third skill of this Scarlet Spider. So now let's go. We are going to use the Scarlet Spider. Passive skill will give us increased damage of the supervillain type of character. Third skill will give us accumulation of the damage on the base of defense and the dodge rate. And third skill will also give us 60% of the increased attack for one attack for 3 seconds. So, and the fourth skill will give us a defense down of 8% up to the 50%, and the fifth skill will give us a 25% of the increased attack and a critical rate. So we will going to use the skill rotation of the 4 cancel 3 cancel 5. Fourth skill will give us a defense down, which is preceded by the accumulation of the damage, that is the third skill, and we will proceed it with the fifth skill so we can get the maximum damage. So 4 cancel 3 cancel 5, we will gonna use this skill. Of the critical rate and 45% of the increased damage to supervillain type of characters. So now let's go. We are going to start run. We are going to clear 19 stage of the Scarlet Witch. I can do a higher stage, but I have not unlocked the higher stages, so I'll gonna do the 19 stage. I'll gonna upload a higher stage later. So now let's go. We are going to use Valkyrie, Scarlet Spider, and Phil Coulson. So just wait for. We are going to use Weapon Hacks, Doctor Strange, Deadpool, Thanos, and Silver Surfer. Doctor Strange Weapon Hacks for a defense down, and the Deadpool for 6% of the critical rate. Before we are going to start this stage, I want to do the calculation of the critical rate. First we have an initial critical rate of the 50% in Scarlet Spider, and we will get 25% of the critical rate with its skill, and 20% of the critical rate we will get it from Phil Coulson, and the other 5% critical rate we will get it from Deadpool. So that's by this way we will get our 100% of the critical rate. So now let's go. We are going to start our stage. Stage 19 is starting. So first we are going to switch to Scarlet Spider. So switch to Scarlet Spider, then pop skill 4 cancel 3 cancel 5, and look the damage. So now by this way stage 19 is completed. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon, and